So the next thing that happened on Money in the Bank, it was a main event. It was a tag team match. And boy, this one, it was a freaking banger. Let's go ahead and talk about it. So yeah, it was the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, Roman Reigns, and Solo Sikoa with Paul Heyman at ringside. The Bloodline versus Jimmy and Jay, the Usos, in a tag team match in tonight's main event for Money in the Bank. Now, before this match even started, they showed an amazing video package of the Bloodline when they first started to what's happened over the past few weeks with Sami Zayn getting, turning on Roman, and Jimmy and Jay turning on Roman, and all that stuff. So yeah, it's just amazing stuff with the video package. But yeah, we get to the match, and this match, it was a banger. I'm not even gonna lie, like, it was just so damn good. During this match, we see the referee get taken out in this match, and yeah, the referee got taken out on accident by, I think, one of the Usos, I think it was. But then, since the referee got taken out, we see the Usos taking advantage, and they hit the 1D onto Roman. Jimmy goes for the pin on Roman, but obviously the referee ain't in there. So then we see Solo Sikoa getting in there, and Solo and Roman's beating the hell out of the Usos. They hit a double Uranagi slam onto the Usos, laying them out. We see Solo picking up Jay, and then he hits a Samoan spike on the Jay, laying him out. And then, he hits the Samoan spike on Jimmy, I meant. And then they pick up Jay, and we see Roman and Solo hit a combination of the Samoan spike and the spear at the same time, which was amazing. Roman tells Solo to grab Jay, and then they're going to place grab Jimmy and place Jimmy on top of Jay to stack him up and pin him, because that's what Roman tweeted out earlier today, that he's going to stack the Usos just like how he did with Edge and Daniel Bryan back at WrestleMania 37. So that was his plan. He was going to do the same thing. Well, he stacks them up on top of each other. He goes for the pin. Referee slides in, and he counts the pin. 1, 2, both of the Usos kicking out at 2. Roman's so surprised about it. Solo had pretty much snapped Roman out of it, and Solo and Roman starts going on to work on the Usos, beating them down and everything. So yeah, they was beating them down, and yeah, we see Solo grabbing Jimmy and tossing Jimmy out of the ring, placing him on the announce table. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, there was this one cool moment actually with when we seen Roman actually try to hit like a spear, like he was setting up for the spear and he was taunting or whatever. And when he was in the middle of his taunt, he didn't notice that Jimmy got tagged in, and then both of the Usos had a double spear on the Roman, and Roman barely kicked out at 2 then. So that was a cool moment I forgot to mention right there. But yeah, Jimmy's on top of the announce table. We see Solo Sikoa standing on the barricade, and he does his little taunt or whatever, and he jumps off trying to hit the big splash onto Jimmy through the announce table, but Jimmy moves out the way, and Solo crashed and burned through the announce table, taking his own self out. Roman was so surprised about Solo taking himself out, and Roman looks disappointed, and then he turns around. He gets hit with a super kick by Jay. Roman's still standing. He bounces off the ropes, coming back with a Superman punch on Jay. Jay bounces off the ropes, coming back with a second super kick onto Roman. Roman bounces back off the ropes with a massive spear onto Jay. He pins Jay, and it looks like it's going to be all over here. Referee counts 1, 2. Jay kicks out at the count of 2, and when he kicked out, his arm was in between Roman's legs, and he came up with a low blow. The same thing that Roman did years, during this run, doing it to Finn Balor and a bunch of other people. So yeah, and to Jay himself. So yeah, Jay does the same thing to Roman, which was an amazing throwback right there. And then Jay gets back up. Jimmy gets tagged in. So yeah, both of them's in there at the same time. Jay hits a super kick on the Roman. Roman's on his knees, by the way, at this moment. So Jay hits a super kick on the Roman, and then Jimmy hits a super kick on the Roman, and then both of them hits a double super kick on the Roman, taking him out. Solo pops up on the ring apron. He gets hit with a double super kick, getting knocked off the ring apron. Roman gets back up to his feet, but then he gets hit with another double super kick by the Usos. Jay gets on the ring apron. He gets tagged in. He climbs up the top turnbuckle, and he jumps off with the Uso splash onto Roman Reigns. He goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. all over there. Jimmy and Jay, the Usos, defeated Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa, the Bloodline, tonight in a tag team match in the main event. Yeah, Jay Uso pinned Roman Reigns tonight. This is the first time Roman has been pinned since December of 2019, over 3 years ago. So yeah, first time Roman has been pinned. And by the way, maybe a lot of people don't remember this, but Jay was actually the one that pinned Roman when the Shield when the Shield was dominating and stuff. Jay was the first ever person to ever pin Roman Reigns in WWE on the main roster. And so he pinned Roman Reigns once again tonight, which was amazing. So yeah, that's what happened there. The Usos defeated Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa tonight in the main event. That's what happened. Great main event. I give that match 5 stars. That's what I'll give it. For tonight's Money in the Bank show, oh man, I'm going to give it 9.5 stars. That's why I want to get it. Main event was amazing. Both Money in the Bank ladder matches was amazing. Cody Rhodes versus Dominic Mysterio was, but it was alright. You know, it ain't that bad. Drew McIntyre returned tonight. Gunther versus Matt Riddle it was good. And like Matt Riddle had a solid injury pretty much, but it was still a good match between those two guys. The women's tag team match was a good one as well, and it was crazy that Shayna Baszler turned on Ronda Rousey and all that stuff. But other than that, like a great show. Like I said, I give that match 5 stars, and I give tonight's pay-per-view 9.5 stars. So yeah, that's why I'll give it. But yeah, that's been my WWE Money in the Bank 2023 reviews. Like, subscribe to Team W Wrestling on YouTube. Subscribe to my other channel, Word of Chris. And subscribe to this channel, Chris Videos, and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and both of my TikToks. I'll be down there in the description box. And yeah, I'll be doing my AEW Collision reviews later on tonight. So yeah, look out for that. But I'll be doing my Monday Night Raw reviews this Monday. So yeah, look out for that as well. But yeah, I'll see you guys later. Until then.